So let's look at notable Yalees and their accomplishments. First, we already spoke on is Elihu Yale, which was the founder of the university, and he was into human trafficking and opiate distribution. Next, we could find John Calhoun, who was a two-term vice president and was a violent racist and human trafficker, immortalized by Yale University with his own college and a stained glass window that depicted an African hostage working in a field that was broken by a New Haven resident a few years ago. The next is a couple, Bill and Hillary Clinton. Now, there is a picture of the two together at the corner of Broadway and Dixwell, and that's about 3 blocks away from the public housing projects. So I can imagine how their experiences in New Haven shaped their politics. All I can say about that is super predators and crime bill. Another one will be Ron DeSantis, who's currently governor of Florida. He is known for saying racially and bigoted statements, and he is currently dealing with the corona crisis in Florida horribly. We know that evil is something that is morally reprehensible, wicked, and causes injuries, be it physical, emotional, or economic. The evil that is inflicted by the immediate community is in fact a response to the evil inflicted upon them from the greater society. So as a response to structural systemic racism, navigating through the inner cities of America as a young that unknown. When I do look at that environmentalist, I thought about the whole defund the police. And what made me think about that is that a lot of the ills that are going on in the environment can be alleviated through different social programs. But instead of doing that, they rather criminalize these people for living in this environment. That's what you hear from like these conservatives, and they really go at it like, look at our black neighborhoods, look at black on black crime and all these other aspects of it. But we know that this hasn't always been our condition, and these phenomenons are based off of us being included into the greater society. So all we are is just worker bodies and paychecks, especially when you're looking at New Haven, because black empowerment has always been important in the black community in New Haven. We always had a positive sense of self, and we always knew that if we just got together, we can always get something done. And there's a lot of things, even throughout history, that the black residents in New Haven have been a part of, from the Revolutionary War, Civil War, UNIA, NAACP, NOI, the AME Church, like all the black institutions that ever happened in America, Black New Haven has a part in it. So like that's why like this project is so important to me, because it shows a lot of the triumphs that we've had, or the triumphs and tribulations to make us who we are. But we definitely going to get into that in a later episode.